is legendary. You in the stands, I ain't need no commentary. If you the competition, you gon' get buried. I don't cheat on the game, we getting married. Yeah, they gon' know me as legendary. You in the stands, I ain't need no commentary. Ain't no option, ain't no secondary. I just throw it up like a Hail Mary. Legendary.
A stunning view of Capitol Hill from high above. We're here in the seat of the U.S. government, Washington, D.C. Welcome, fans. Thanks for joining us for this Friday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Washington Wizards going up against the Memphis Grizzlies. This is Kevin Harlan. We've got Chris Webber and Greg Anthony with us. And from the sideline, we'll be hearing from David Aldridge. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You look at the Grizzlies, a terrific position for them as they hold up that illustrious top spot, but it's a long season, as we all know.
And for the Grizzlies, they have caught the entire league off guard. This was not a position anyone thought they'd be in at this stage of the season.
They had a plan coming into the year. I mean, they stuck to it, and it's worked to perfection.
And with pregame routines coming to an end, we're just about ready for our tip-off. First, though, let's get a report from the sideline and say hello to David Aldridge.
Thank you very much. Jaren Jackson Jr. is continuing in his father's NBA footsteps. Asked about that influence, Jaren said, just his heart for the game and tenacity. You have to be able to shoot and play defense because you don't want to be a liability. At the end of the day, my dad did all of that, and he won a ring. Kevin Jaren Jr. wants that last part, too.
I can see why, DA, and I think he's well on his way. Thank you for that one. And for teams already exceeding expectations, Greg, their spirits are running sky high right now.
And it's such a great feeling to come out strong, but it's hard to maintain that consistency. The teams that do, they believe in themselves and they keep playing to their strength.
Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. You've got the dude. Morant is out there with the chosen one. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Jay in at the four slot. And for Washington, Beal and Avdia sharing wing duty. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Porzingis. And it's Neto in at the points. Now here's Beal. There's the pass to Kuzma. No good. In and out off the rim. And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Here's the chosen one from beyond the arc and then some. The chosen one's got the first bucket of the night, a three-pointer for Memphis. Neto surveying the floor. Kuzma outside. Got a hand on it, and they get it back. Basket good. Morant with it. Coming in off a 10-point game his last outing. Here's the chosen one. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
3-point field goal.
6 points for the chosen one.
Oh, this is just being a good team. Morant making sure to whip the ball over to his open man.
Here's Neto. Down low. Here's Beal. Trying to get open is Kuzma. And that one is good from Bradley Beal.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you got to bring much faster help than that.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
Yeah, what was that? Did he forget about? Very strange.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Let's talk about great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
And so it's Memphis with it. Bradley Beal missing from long range. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession. Right now, let's bring up the 2K leaderboard and see the teams that really knew how to clog the passing lanes last season. Second, the Grizzlies.
You know, I don't know if the numbers even told the story. I mean, their defense was as good as it gets, often just leaving their opponents completely demoralized.
Washington's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Avdia, the pass to Porzingis. The feed to Beal. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Wizards team.
An interconference matchup. Last season, they went 2-0 against this club. And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Neto, the pass to Beal. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Beal's got 7 points.
He's got the hot hand right now. As long as he can keep getting open, they've got to keep feeding him.
We all know, Chris, it's an honor to make the All-Star game, but for Bradley Beal, the 2021 game, I think, was extra special.
Yeah, Brad got to start the team that was close with Jason Tatum. Beal started mentoring Jason from a young age, both growing up in St. Louis, and incredibly, both have become stars in the NBA.
So, timeout called here, the first for the Wizards. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
Well, in that one, you could pretty much see the writing on the wall. Their performance was lackluster at best.
They just weren't ready for that game. It looked like they just weren't prepared. The final score tells you the story.
And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Porzingis. Bryant comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Hachimura, he's checked in for Avdia. And Kispert subbed in for Raul Neto. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group. Terrace checked in. Culver comes in for the dude. D'Anthony Melton, he's checked in for the chosen one. And Jones subbed in for John Morant. He gets it in there.
You can learn a lot by watching him operate in their offense.
The Wizards have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. To the middle. And Gafford throws it down.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. Hachimura against Terry. From deep three-point range, he can't get that one to fall. And Washington the other way now. Pass to Gafford. And here is Hachimura. Gafford kicks to Kispert. It's Beal on the wing. And again, Washington with the triple.
Even with the D giving him a lot of attention, he's still finding ways to light him up.
And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Jay's got 5 points so far. With 2 seconds left, a putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Bradley Beal, he's been the guy making things happen for the Washington Wizards. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll return shortly. And big man Kristaps Porzingis, not resting on his laurels, he describes what he does to get better in the offseason.
Just getting in that weight room and living in there, basically. Doing what I need to do, and then I'm going to be twice a day in the basketball court as well, just working on everything. So.
And it's 7-3, and with a few injuries over the last couple of years, Greg, that lower body strength work, so important for KP.
Absolutely. I mean, his skill is tremendous for a player his size, but keeping his body strong is going to be critical.
Field goal.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Wizards.
They've carried out a great game plan in the paint so far. Working it down low a lot and getting high percentage.
Assist from
And also they've got the three-pointer to fall tonight as well. That's equally as important.
So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Culver out there with Kyle Anderson. Then there's Jay. Then it's D'Anthony Melton. And it's Jones in at the point. And you look at the 2021 draft class, just some unbelievable talent at the top.
I mean, Cade Cunningham, for me, probably is the consensus best player, but Man, you got guys like Suggs and Green and Kuminga with that rare athleticism. And then how about Mobley? He really defines what a modern-day big is supposed to be.
33.
I mean, what more could you want? Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Oh, you know what it is. One play at a time. That's got to be the mindset, especially in such a tight game.
Let's go down to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Kristaps Porzingis is returning to form after his knee surgery. He says making sure it's strong and stable is nonstop work. I'm feeling better, and I have confidence that I can go out there and play freely. His offense has been great. It's the defensive end he's still getting right. Guys?
Well, we know he can be a presence, DA, and I think eventually he's going to be what he wants to be. Thank you.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the most subtle moves that make the biggest difference.
And a new group getting ready to come in for Washington. Porzingis is checked in for Daniel Gafford. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Bryant. Avdiaz checked in for Hachimura. And Raul Neto is subbed in for Bradley Beal. Memphis also making some changes. The Tubes checked in for Culver. Ja Morant comes in for Melton. And it's the chosen one in for Jones. Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. The chosen one, and good, got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Number 25.
The chosen one's got 14. And it's Neto with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. Trailing by 2. Kispert, the pass to Porzingis. A fadeaway. No good on that one.
I thought that one was going to go down. The mid-range jumpers, oh, man, that's usually a bunny with the deep playing soft like that.
And even after all those three-pointers he hit in that first quarter, it looks like the D still didn't learn its lesson as they've left him open for another one.
And there's a whistle. There's a foul. That's going to go on the Duke. That is his first foul of the game. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. On deep, Neto. That shot off.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Here's the chosen one. Out of bounds, Washington takes possession.
Washington basketball.
.124 left in the second quarter. Here's Neto. No good. Shot missing. And Memphis the other way now. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
And that one was all about offensive execution. Running your plays, picking your spots.
And as long as you do that, you put yourself in a good position to win, no matter if you're home or away.
And so it's Washington with it. Grizzlies making the shot. Good on that shot. And with that, the Memphis lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Kuzma. Passes it to the chosen one. It's the three-point bomb. The chosen one's got the lead up to 8 now for the Grizzlies. Washington's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Here's Neto. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Memphis moving that ball around. Here's the chosen one. Knocks down the 3-ball. The chosen one's got 25 points.
And wasn't sure he could keep up the pace he set from 3-point range in that first, but boy, has he ever.
Neto can't get it to go.
His field goal percentage has dipped this quarter. I mean, his movement has to be better. He has to find the open spots on the floor.
Wizards trail by 9. Takes the 13-footer. No good that time.
The rotation in the D could be better here. It'll cost them next time if it's not.
A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Launches a 3, and Kispert with the basket on the assist by Avdiaz. Kispert's got 6 points.
But he doesn't have a clear path to the hoop, so why not? I mean, pull up and bury the 3 in transition.
And so it's Memphis with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Bradley. The old saying, no rebounds, no rings. How important is it to continue to have 5 guys go to the glass in the second half?
Yeah, all five guys. So I think we're too worried about getting out in transition. So I think 1 through 5, including the guards, we all got to get in there and rebound.
You can't score unless you have the ball, right? Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. For the Grizzlies, the first quarter was pretty even. And trying as they might, they couldn't push their lead past 4 points. They took control in the second quarter, ending the half up by 6. Kenny, what'd you think about the Grizzlies?
They came in prepared. The offense is firing on all cylinders. You love the pace, the flow, very efficient. Valuing possessions is fueling their success right now. This is not a team you want to bet against, at least not tonight.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on Washington?
They've got to be more assertive on the glass. Getting out hustle is a great way to lose a game. But in the second half, if they can generate extra possessions, it will go a long way toward getting the W.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. What can you say? The chosen one, an impressive effort here today.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, the defense didn't do a very good job of staying connected to him. We will see if they make an adjustment.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Beal and Avdia sharing wing duty. Kristaps Porzingis is out there with Kyle Kuzma, and it's Neto in at the 1 spot. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Wizards trail by 6. Pass to Avdia. Now Beal. On deep, Neto. Good, it's Beal picking up the assist. Beal's got 3 assists now in this one.
Oh, man, his passing has evolved over the course of Beal's career. I mean, he's a solid distributor. Now, you expect him to make those type of plays all game.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
When talking about Bradley Beal, Greg, we're not just talking about one of the league's elite shooters. We're talking about one of the league's elite scorers.
And if you don't hear Beal mentioned in the same breath as some other NBA superstars, you should. He's capable of putting up a 50-piece on any given night. This is no specialist. This is an absolute superstar.
Right wing. Oh, Beal in position. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, you gotta love how high Beal gets. He's terrific at ramming it in on alley-oop.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. And Kyle Kuzma now in year 1 of his 3-year, $40 million extension.
And he's improving. Stronger, better on the boards, finding ways to do more than put the ball in the hole.
Washington making some changes. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Porzingis. Thomas Bryant comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And Rui Hachimura's subbed in for Avdia. Then for the Grizzlies, Culver comes in for Jay. And Jones subbed in for the Dude. And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way.
Washington basketball.
Here's Neto. He has 5. Some firepower from this offense tonight.
Yeah, they've got a nice groove going right now offensively.
They've been very sharp to start the half. Perfect 4 for 4 from this field.
Here's the chosen one. And again, Memphis no good.
And this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
And that one's good. Hachimura.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic. It is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Count that bucket.
They have come out of halftime inflated.
2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining.
Here's the chosen one. And he has 28 points for the game. It's good from long range.
3-point
He
field
has
goal.
definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
With the drive, outside Beal. And again, Washington with the triple.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Out to the right wing, shoots it up. It's good, and the Washington lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from the chosen one. Wizards have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the field here in the third, coming out of the break very hot. Beal, again the Wizards score.
He's pulling out all the tricks this quarter. They can't figure out how to stop him.
On deep. Rebounded by the Wizards.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Trying to take advantage of that extra space on the perimeter. You see a lot of this now. They haven't needed him as much as I thought they would tonight.
Shot is good, and the Wizards lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Morant.
The contact can't trip Morant up. He just glides past it and into his shot.
Back to Beal. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And it's now 26 points for Beal.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Gafford, and Gafford throws it down.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
The Grizzlies trail by 8. Shot from the wing, and the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Here's Beal, diving in. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
You can't get rid of these lanes. When you do, he's great at exploiting them.
It's stolen by Hachimura. To the paint, here's Neto, and he lays it straight in. Neto's got the lead up to 10 now for the Wizards.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
Yeah, you can clearly see which offense is better right now. We'll see if that continues the rest of the way.
And so it's Washington holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And we'll be back with you shortly. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
No, it's quick decision making. You see a guy open, you can't hesitate. That's an outstanding play right there.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Wizards leading by 8. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. We've got DeAnthony Melton. Kyle Anderson is out there with the dude. Then there's Jay. And it's Conchar in at the 2 spot.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
And so it's Porzingis. He'll bring it up for Washington. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Kuzma can't get it to go. Memphis with the ball. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. Start a 3-game homestand with that game.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but defensively, neither side has been able to adjust, and that's reflected in the score.
Avdia gets the bucket.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass.
tried to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. Beal gets a wide open look, and the Wizards hit again from deep.
Drills his third three of the half. I mean, that's 15 points from long range for him.
Get that bucket in no time at all. 12 points for Jay.
The shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
The Grizzlies trail by 10, and that one is hammered home.
Who knows what this score would look like if he wasn't on his game tonight.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Inside, here's Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
The textbook positioning there for Porzingis. Once he's established it, he's going to have the advantage and able to finish that one above the rim.
Melton's shot is good.
But the D didn't do a good enough job on him. He could be an ace when he gets a good look at three.
2 minutes.
Washington calls timeout.
Fourth quarter, 2 minutes. Timeout on the floor. Wizards timeout.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Bradley Beal.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on what the head coach of the Wizards was getting across in the huddle. He talked about the mindset they need to have and what he wants to see the rest of the way. Engagement at both ends and making good decisions with the ball. Guys?
Thank you, David. Here's the chosen one. Good! Another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Now here's Beal. Not this time. From deep three-point range, and again for three. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
It's Clark with the rebound. The Grizzlies trail by three. Morant drives in, and he banks in the layup.
Assisted by...
Easy to see why they go to Morant here. He's good at coming up with the big bucket.
And Beal kicks to net. Back to Beal. This one for three. No good there. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. On deep. Unable to get that one. Washington's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Kuzma passes to Beal. The Wizards working the ball around now. Good!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Yeah, he approached that with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
Well, as long as they're hitting like this, how can you blame it? They're on a tear.
And Kuzma stays with it.
Love how much Kuzma believes in himself. An absolutely fearless competitor in clutch situations.
Good on the triple.
Wow, look at the damage this young man is doing from deep. And there's another one.
Right when they need it the most. Seems like he's getting all his points from behind their arc.
Washington calls timeout. They're down by 1. 29 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
If you want a teaser, let's make some noise!
Seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Porzingis counters.
And with that unique combination of size and skill, Porzingis is a dependable late-game scoring option.
Timeout called. The Grizzlies. They trail by 1. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
Yeah, down by 1. You'd expect them to go for 2 here unless they get something wide open on the perimeter.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Avdia, the pass to Beal. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game.
19 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And he commits the intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Wizards, at the line for 2.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Yeah, they're within reach now, but if they fail to execute, this could be it.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
But when he's hitting from range on a consistent basis, it makes everything easier offensively.
And Porzingis demonstrating there why he's an effective two-way player, positioning himself well there to just bother the shooter.
So a close game sees Memphis take this one. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for him.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.